Episode 12 starts with Maria saying, "Rebecca." That demon guy who ran up the cliff comes from the air and lands. We finally meet. It's been a long time. Your name is Morse now, right? Evan Bernstein? It's been 10 years, right, Lies? Maria remembers her from the bridge. The white lady? Evan uses a hand and grabs Lies. Whenever you're around, it messes me up. Your existence alone screws with me. So die already. You did it to spite me, right? Pretending to be me and keeping House Bernstein afloat the last 10 years. That's not true, Evan. I'm ending this here and now, and then I shall reach Akasa. For that, I need that cruise. Big sister. Lies teleports in front of Rebecca. I'm not letting you have her. Then sends Rebecca away. She then looks at Evan and sends him to another dimension. So that's how it is. You really are always 2 steps ahead of me. Maria Bradley. May I take that to mean that you have made up your mind? Maria nods. It's a good opportunity. Don't worry. I'm sure there is much you want to say. After that, let Ray White handle this. Ray? Why? There he is. Ray. There you are. You're the current Iceblade, right? And you are the glutton Patatrogo? You know me? What an honor. You're a sorcerer who eats other sorcerers' engrams. I became certain of that earlier. You got me all worked up. This Iceblade will be the best treat. He lunges forward, but is stopped by a wall. It's nice to meet you, Ray White. Who are you? Liazolote Eden, or should I say the Sorcerer of Fabrication. Fabrication. So you set this all up? I think Lydia and the others have an inkling already. I'll keep it brief. I'm going to make her overheat. Then I want you to seal it in. You already have experience with that, right? Huh? Kronos Lock. You're the only one who can do it, since you're resonating with her. I'm resonating with her? You remember, don't you? If it's to save her, I am free to use any method necessary. That is what my contract with Bruno Bradley stipulates. Considering the risks, you don't seem very concerned. I got my own objective, and for that, I didn't have the luxury of dismissing any option. My apologies, but would you mind taking care of that loud buffoon? You're really pissing me off. Kronos Lock, release. I'm going to eat every last part of you. Lies goes through a portal. The sorcerer punches Ray's sword and breaks it. Then breaks another one. So you can readjust on the spot, huh? I wouldn't expect anything less. Lies. Evan, you get it, don't you? You cannot reach me. I don't care anymore. I don't care. About eugenics, about Akasa, about the cruise. As long as I get to kill you with these hands. It seems my voice doesn't reach you either. Dark Triad System, activate. I know all about that, Evan. A forbidden technique that stimulates the brain, thereby amplifying a human's dark side. The engram temporarily grows and causes an overheat. Die. Primal Materia activate. Material code. Decoding. Embodiment phenomenon. Hypothesis. Evan gets hit by an attack. The destructive factor I possess is making your engram self-destruct. Is this the power of the strongest? The Sorcerer of Fabrication? No. The strongest is the Iceblade. Ray White is of another caliber. He exists in a different dimension, you could say. What? Suppose there was a sorcerer who could rule the entire world. The only one who could do that is him. In other words, the Iceblade Sorcerer shall rule the world. The others are recovering from their battle. Is it all over? I can't take this anymore. We did it. It's finally over. Even though we couldn't do a single thing in the Kafka Forest exercise, that shows how far all of us have come. And all because of Ray, huh? We'd never have come this far if it wasn't for him. Especially you, Albert. Right? Some shadows appear. This can't be. That's the same thing as in Kafka Forest. The sorcerers shoot magic. Run. Albert and Abbie go to defend, but the attack is destroyed by ice blades. You all did great. Sorry we kept you waiting. You were fighting in your outfits too. You're getting top points for this. We'll take it from here. Let's get rid of the last ones. The last ones? What do you mean? These guys were actually all over. Streams of men who hit on you and bugs are so annoying. So ridiculous. Those 7 grand sorcerers. Right then. Let's go, guys. Kadokato isn't a guy though. Yeah. Flash of lightning. That one is called a lightning slash. Abbie screams out, and her blades turn into chains. Fabrice Draco, Yamada Orochi. It summons dragons and causes a huge explosion. Is that for real? I think so. Right then, can't be losing to my students. Carol in Wonderland, through the looking glass. We finally reached the end. I'm really sad that I have to say goodbye today. But Keto promises to not forget all of my fans until the day I forget. Now please, listen to my last song. Loud, then an explosion goes off. What do you mean by the end? You all better get ready. Icicle Blades. Icicle Blades Ragnarok. Geez, talk about an overkill. Lydia, you're as violent as ever. I don't want to hear it from you guys. I did properly take the surrounding area into consideration. Well, I have no words. So, Eliza, why are you crying? Lydia's live sorcery. As an Ainzer, I've been so blessed. Ray, now it's up to you. Is this all the Iceblade can do? Enough talk. Come at me in earnest now. Then I won't hold back anymore. This is my full power, my original spell that provides the ultimate body enhancement. Ray gets sent into the air. Man-eater. Ray, this is your fault. What? The fact that Ray's in that situation, that I'm like this entire situation, all because you never talk about the important things. I think it's time to eat you now. He grabs Ray and pushes him against a wall. I'm going to savor you, Iceblade. Prima materia, encoding, decoding, processing, deceleration. What's that? You want me to crush that too? Ray stabs him in the foot, and ice begins to grow. What? That really hurts. He punches Ray, but he's just fine. It didn't break? It's over. Pandora. Now I understand what you are. Iceblade, you're awesome. Chronos Lock, activate. Ray passes out. Ray, let me go. I need to help him. I told you, this is all your fault. You have it so easy, not knowing how others feel. Must be nice. You stay quiet and look sad. Then everybody around you gets you. You have no idea what I've been through. I've suffered so much for you as well. Maria slaps her. You just did that on your own. I never asked you for any of that. I always get compared to my wonderful older sister. And I'm just the failure of a sister. Rebecca pushes her to the ground. I have no choice but to always bear it. Now and forever. If you're going to be mopey because you pity me, just cut it out. It's so annoying. Rebecca slaps her. Shut up. That's why I hate you. Pretending to be some heroine in a drama. You rebel against our parents and do whatever you want. I despise you so much, Maria. Then just say so from the beginning. That I should disappear. That you don't need me. That you'd wish I'd never been born. Why would you say that? I never wished you hadn't been born. There are things that I don't like about you. But I love you. Big sister. Rebecca begins to glow. Big sister. Maria. Ray wakes up and sees Rebecca. Liez reappears. Was he important to you? Who knows? He was seduced by a demon and got jealous. He had thrown away his humanity. A foolish man. Ray remembers that story from earlier. Things don't go the way you want. In reality, that is. What is that? Get back. The overheating is starting. Maria, stand back and wait. Please help her. I will. Miss Rebecca. Ray, I said such horrible things to Maria. You must be so disillusioned with me. No. Nobody is free of conflict or worries. I have so much respect for you. And Maria loves you too. Ray grabs her face and begins to lean in. Rebecca closes her eyes, but Ray puts his forehead against hers. Chronos Lock. So, both my daughters, Rebecca and Maria, are safe? Yes. The Iceblade, Ray, was the one who did it. Could you please convey to him my gratitude? We see Rebecca standing outside. Ray. Sorry, it's me, and not Ray. Oh, not at all. But it's almost time for me and Ray to... Wow, you two sure are close. Not at all. I'm still not on the same level as you. Oh, there's no need for modesty. I'm sorry, but we plan on spending the night together. What? You're just watching fireworks, right? Oh, no. I need to properly thank him for today. Well, I showed him my gratitude too, after the Magic Chevalier. And he held me tight and told me he wanted us to always be together. I see. Well, that sounds like a wonderful friendship. But my life is now forever tied to his. It wouldn't be incorrect to say that our souls are bound to each other. You're going to have a hard time. Ray is very popular with girls. Quite. And I do have the capacity to accept that fate. In the end, love always wins. I won't lose. Neither will I. You might not think it, but I hate losing. Why do you two get to have all the fun? Unfair. That's no fair. I do have the capacity. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. You're all here? Ray. The fireworks go off. It's been a while, Howard. I'm a student now. Can you even imagine? Me, a student? After having taken so many lives in the war, I never thought I would have the right to be one. After I lost you back then, I felt so adrift. I was so stained in blood that I had no idea where I could even fit in. And it was my master who showed me the way. The world that was normal to me was completely detached from the real world. Even then, there were so many people who were willing to accept someone like me anyway. Howard, I have friends now. Ray is walking. I've been waiting for you. Ariane, I want you to enter the Magicks War with me. The Magicks War? Then the episode ends. Some personal thoughts. I really did believe Ray was going to kiss Rebecca, but thinking about it more, Ray doesn't have any romantic interest in anyone, at least not yet. Plus, if he was going to kiss anyone, it would probably be Amelia. I get it's the last episode, but I'm surprised how quickly they wrapped everything up. I don't know why, but I thought the banter between Amelia and Rebecca at the end there was kind of funny. They are basically trying to determine who's the number one girl in Ray's harem. At the end, they obviously set it up for a season 2. However, I don't believe it will get one. If it does, I'll watch it. Not a bad series. I think it's a little above average. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It had some funny moments throughout the season, and I thought the art was pretty good on like the close-ups. This is the last episode, so I'm not looking forward to next week. But that's about it. So yeah.